Hey, excuse me. Does this guy boring you? Why don't you talk to me instead? I'm from a different planet. It's true. You want to see my spaceship?
Hello my darlings and welcome to Screen to Page, where I read books based on characters from my favourite movies, and today we're hitting up Zaphod Beeblebrox from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So this movie, which is based on a book, is about a man named Arthur who, unbeknownst to him, has an alien friend, and this alien friend informs him that Earth is about to be cancelled, and he whisks him away in a spaceship. And while Arthur deals with his woes, he also has a great adventure. Now, what is Zaphod Beeblebrox energy? It's weaponized confidence, genius disguised as idiocy, authority accidentally dismantled, ego as performance art, chaos that somehow works, chaotic charisma, reckless genius, cosmic satire, and confidence so loud it bends reality. Zaphod isn't stupid, he's just operating on a different frequency. So books that would suit him are ones where absurdity is the point, authority is a joke, and brilliance hides behind swagger. So naturally, for my recommendation, it would be the book that he's from, and that is The Restaurant at the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams. It is a lot of cosmic nonsense and ridiculous adventures, and it contains peak Zaphod. The book that I chose to read was A Stainless Steel Rat is Born by Harry Harrison. I ended up giving this a 3.75. The Zaphod link is that the main character is also charming, audacious, and rocking a giant ego. In this book, you have Jim, and Jim is a crook. And in this book, he pulls off a slick, high-level intergalactic crime. Like the absolute menace he is charming and arrogant and smug and untouchable until the Special Corps notice him. And the Special Corps in this book are essentially a bunch of elite space cops that are hunting criminals like him throughout the galaxy. And they are now on his tail. So it's a game of who outsmarts who first. Is Jim going to stay 10 steps ahead? Or is he finally going to get caught by people who are just as clever as he is? This was very much cat and mouse shenanigans. It's a little novella. You get to see Jim using his charm as a weapon, toting his giant ego around, which does also involve consequences. Sometimes people do get a little too big for their boots. The hubris does sometimes come to bite them in the ass, and perhaps this time he's not going to make a clean getaway. Jim is pretty much what happens when Zaphod's confidence meets actual competence and someone who is capable of planning. This book absolutely compares to Catch Me If You Can. That is the energy of this book. So if you love that kind of heist, cat and mouse, criminals becoming cops, cops becoming criminals, yada yada vibe, then, and set it in space, it could be for you. Jim is essentially the galaxy's most wanted, and he's loving it. But yes, I did give it a 3.75, and I'll pose the question to you. If you could steal anything, what would you steal? What would I steal? Someone's heart. What else would I steal? More time. No, something tangible.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
I don't know, probably some sort of like elaborate diamond necklace that you can chop up into bits and pawn to get some cash. What am I going to do for today's Zaphod Beeblebrox inspired activity? I am going to let the infinite improbability drive take the wheel. So what does that mean? I'm going to let ChatGPT pick a cafe for me to go to in Melbourne. And then when I'm at said cafe, I'm going to let the random number generator choose what I order off the menu. And then afterwards, I'm going to just randomly stroll into whatever store is there and take a gander. So let's do the cafe selection first. Shanklish Cafe. I have no idea what that is. I have never heard of it. Luckily, it's not too much of a drive because petrol, I probably would have vetoed it if it was really far away, but I could drive there. So I will next see you when I'm at the cafe and we're going to see what the random number generator decides I'm going to eat for the day. I am also going to be checking this place out on my way back. Okay, I've got options here. There's also special sports, so I'll add those numbers on. But to be honest, the one that I'm looking forward to the most and I hope I get is the deluxe chicken wings straight for me. Okay, so I bought some tea, some Aussie tea for my buddy McKenna for her birthday. It's got a little koala on it. Okay, I have to be completely honest with you guys. I had to spin twice. The first time I spun, I got calamari and there's no fucking way I was going to eat the calamari. Just wasn't not going to happen. So I spun again and I did get the waffles. I got what I wished for, but I didn't like them. They were too sweet. They were drenched in sweet chili sauce and it was just too sweet. The rose latte was lovely, but also very sweet. I'm just gonna go and look at some shops and yeah, randomly pop in and browse.
If there's anything more important than my ego on this ship, I want to cut and shut right now. Hey, come on.